Good afternoon, Fade to Black breaking news for this Tuesday, March 28th, 2023. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. Let's get straight to it on this day in history. 1979, one of the worst accidents in the history of the United States nuclear power industry begins when a pressure valve in the Unit 2 reactor at 3 Mile Island fails to close on this day in 1979. Here's your fader fact, Genocide. When you factor in the price to calorie ratio of meals from McDonald's, they earn $231,000 per calorie. That's right. Per calorie sold. And that is incredible. That is vetted, and that is your fader fact. Here's your breaking news. At least 2,000 mummified ram heads dating from the Ptolemaic period and a palatial Old Kingdom structure have been uncovered at the Temple of Ramses II in Abydos in southern Egypt. I've been to Abydos, man, and it is incredible. Mummified ewes, dogs, wild goats, cows, gazelles, and mongooses are also found in the temple along with the ram's heads, which are thought to be offerings and reverence for Ramses II that continued at the site about 1,000 years after his death. Alongside the mummified animal remains, the team uncovered a large palatial structure with walls approximately 5 meters thick. 5 meters. And all of that is from the Old Kingdom's 6th dynasty. In addition to the statues, papyrus, leather garments, and shoes were also found at the site. Okay, UK's in the news, specifically King Charles. That's because King Charles is carrying out a major shakeup of the monarchy, which ultimately means that more members of the royal family will have to fund and fend for themselves. That's right. The free ride is over. The eviction of Prince Harry and Meghan from the Frogmore Cottage in Windsor will just be the start of his plans to slim it all down and modernize. Subsidized rents for royals, even for some working royals, will be eradicated over time, with the king expecting them to finance their own homes. Oh, the dread. That's right. He says they need to cut their cloth. And all of this is going down over the next 5 years. He wants to rent out his property. Yeah, he wants to rent it out. So you could be a member of the family, but you're going to pay for it. And if not, move out. I'm going to bring in a renter who can pay for it. Yeah, he's already cutting staff back and everything else. It's getting a little wacky over there in the UK. All right. United States prosecutors today unveiled a new indictment against Sam Bankman-Fried, accusing the founder of the now bankrupt FTX cryptocurrency exchange of paying a $40 million bribe to Chinese official so they would unfreeze his hedge fund's accounts. I'm not making this up. The new bribery conspiracy charge adds the pressure on the 31-year-old former billionaire, who now faces a 13-count indictment over the November collapse of FTX. Now, let's not forget, before his company's crash, Bankman-Fried, 31 years old, was worth an estimated $15.2 billion. But that was completely wiped out overnight. He woke broke. All right. The Walt Disney Company purged its metaverse division as part of its restructuring efforts. All 50 employees of the unit in charge of developing a new form of storytelling through the metaverse have lost their jobs. Mike White, a former Disney consumer products executive and the head of the now defunct metaverse unit, reportedly remains at the company, though his next role is unclear. Everybody else gone. Disney had hinted that the metaverse could be applied in fantasy sports, theme park attractions, and other consumer experiences. But the company's metaverse strategy had remained unclear since the division was established. The end of Disney's metaverse initiative came after Disney announced yesterday that the company will begin the first of 3 rounds of massive layoffs this week. The number is reportedly around 7,000 people. Incredible. All right. A Great Dane, a doggy, a Great Dane has become a supermom after birthing 21 pups over the course of 27 hours. I mean, a 2-year-old Great Dane started her epic birthing journey last Wednesday. Almost all of the puppies weighed over a pound, and that's absolutely incredible. A Neapolitan Mastiff named Tia currently holds the Guinness World Record for the largest litter, with 24 pups born back in 2004. 27 hours of labor. She's a hero. That dog deserves a medal or a meal or both. You should see the picture of the litter. It's a pile of puppies that big. All right. I'm going to leave you with this. The IFPI just dropped its list of the 10 best-selling albums in the world in 2022. All right. Now, I know what you're thinking, right? You're thinking, now, who's number 1? Okay. Well, who's number 3? Who's number 3? Who's number 3? Taylor Swift. What? Taylor Swift is number 3. So who is number 1? Jay Chu. Jay Chu emerged as number 1, beating BTS and Swift. Now, who is Jay Chu? I don't know. Never heard of him. Or is it a her? I don't know. I don't know who Jay Chu is. Number 1 selling album of 2022, and I've never heard of it. I just don't know who this person is. I'm still working out BTS, by the way. So there you go. Taylor Swift, number 3. There you go. There's all of your Fade to Black breaking news for your for Tuesday. I almost said Thursday. Tuesday, March 28th, 2023. Fade to Black breaking news is produced by Renee Newman. I'm Jimmy Church.